Nice. Anyway, all right. Just have to bring these 2 new materials back to the lab. And hopefully everything's okay at the lab. Haven't been there in a bit. I don't think I streamed yesterday. I don't even remember what happened yesterday, to be honest. What was yesterday? I don't know. Like, I really don't remember yesterday at all. What did I do yesterday? Oh yeah, I remember yesterday. I got roasted alive outside for a while. And then I went to the store to get some food. And then I made some, like, really good stuff, like a bunch of food. Made some kale salad and soup and all kinds of stuff. Alright. I guess there's 30 seconds left in ad break. I don't know if anyone has an ad right now, but I'll just slowly work my way back this way. And since I have another free inventory slot, I might as well cast another End of Everything in here before I return, just in case. Maybe we can actually get something new on stream. Wouldn't that be nice to, like, get some progress done actually on stream and not, like, everything gets done off stream? Ow.
Rag.
Yep. The volcano. It's crazy how this formed from just, like, a bunch of water stones falling down through lava. Lava. And worm heads. Gooey, gooey worm heads. Alright. This is Mudpunk's run. Every run is Mudpunk's run, actually. This is not my everything run. Hey Mudpunk. This is my alchemy run, yeah. It's the only run I ever do anymore in this game. Unless I'm speedrunning. I must be determined and dedicated unto the end of all things. This is my life's work in Noita. So I must always work on this. Until the day I die. Mudpunk is a lie. Oh! It's back! We found it again. Wow. Okay. There's the creepy liquid. Just got jump scared by it. I was like, what is that? Oh, man. Okay. That's pretty close to the edge of the world. That's not good. Let me outrun it a little bit so it doesn't flood everywhere. Creepy liquid jump scare. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to be near any poly. What happens when the work is finished? It'll never be finished. The work can't ever be finished. But if it was, I would be finished. Okay, so I'm just going to come down here and like, oh, look at all this land everywhere, and then go like that and erase it. Oh, you heard that? We're just gonna sit in here and see if we can get anything new. Maybe I'll sit in there. Oh, lava. That stings a little bit. Oh, maybe it'll be right here. This seems like a good spot. Mudpunk coming after me with a vengeance. Good. Somebody needs to. Somebody's got to do it. I'm sorry, Steven, but you're not going to survive this. Any of you. Hey, I didn't do it. gods are very pissed off. How did you get in here? Don't get mad. There better not be any berserkium that gets broken or like appears in here, and then they all start destroying everything that might, like any good flasks that might spawn. Come on. Okay, that's a whole lot of applesauce. Some sodium. Some high sodium applesauce. Burning powder. Why do we have burning powder? Wait, yeah, never mind. Evergreen seed. Plastic potion. Ooh. Got a credit card. Somebody's credit card melted down into a little glass. Bunch of other crap too. Evergreen seed. Can't see anything. I think that's probably around about it. Mudpunk coming in, ban him. How long does the effect have to last for it to be infinite? It's like 524,266. Something like that. Oops. Uh-oh, something got polyed. That was scary. Well, bunch of crap. Bunch of crap. Let's just go back to the base. Oops. Ooh, look at that. I got the poly stain. Maybe I'll do this instead. Okay. And then boop-a-doop-a-doo, boop-boop-boo. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Aha. I'm out of channel points, and now's your chance. Oh, snap. Fishing command hint. 2 words. First word is the first word in a video game title. Second word is a type of fish. How you guys doing? What's up? You know, I had, I think I still have his stream open. Oops, what the? Oh, no, I don't. I had to close it. I gotta reopen it. It's more important. Hang on. Okay. Just make sure I lurk in 420 Blaze. It's 33-hour stream. It was like so hyped, more hyped than anything for Death Stranding 2. It was kind of like hanging out there last night as I got these materials in Noita. And then I went to sleep with his stream still open, and then I woke up and he's still streaming. And what the fuck?
Man.
Do. How you doing, Lem? Looks weird. Hang on. Huh. This little corner right here of light was like exactly where my green screen was. It's like, oh, that's weird. Anyway. At this point, I don't care how rare, like, ice powder or anything is. You know, I've had to get most things from End of Everything anyway, so it doesn't matter at all. It'd be cool, though. Like, I don't care as far as time goes, or, like, my patience, or, like, whatever. It would be cool to be able to make, or figure out how to make some more stuff. just for the sake of the alchemy. But as far as like me, I don't mind things taking a really long time for me to get. I don't want to play Noita in any other way, so it doesn't matter to me. It's like, whenever I play Noita, I would just want to like kind of work on this, so I don't care how long things take, you know? Because I still want to play Noita, but I don't really care anymore about like winning runs and stuff like that, and action, and entertaining people. Just kidding. Man. It's like, this is Noita for me now. It's like, this is the game, you know? But that said, like, yeah, I am more interested in figuring out if there are ways to make things. Or other cool ways to obtain things other than just like, let's spam end of everything. I'm holding my breath. Alright, I gotta check the entire lab. I was like, oh yeah. The hammies are okay, so everything's fine. The beer bottles are okay. Nice. We could get more too. They should still be over there. I could just like keep taking trips to like whatever parallel world I need and then grab them. Creepy liquid is good. Good in the hood. Shut up. With your scary music. Oh. That's the one thing that I wish didn't happen with these platforms. Well, there's other things with these platforms that I wish didn't happen, but they're good. They're good enough. It's just having to pick up flasks and continuously move them to the right. I wish I didn't have to keep doing that now that there's a million flasks everywhere like this, but I guess it's kind of like a small price to pay for like how stable they are otherwise for storing things. Mushroom, mushroom. We got the Deflex Cave. I wish we could grow, like, yellow mushrooms. Alright, so we got... well... Okay. Ooh, this one is... I gotta remember, that one is no good. Can't use that one. I gotta look at my notebook again. I haven't looked at it in a while. I wrote down the order that those are in, like what materials each of those are. I'm still, I gotta check on everything before I look away from my screen at all. Alright, we got Drunk Boy in here. Or, Drunk Boy Slim. We got the P sniper. And we got the permanently drunk healer. But I actually went back and grabbed another one again for the 4th time. Okay, all of this is still here. Good. There's only one... Well, we gotta check. Gomez needs to be here. Check on Gomez. Good old Gomez. Sweet. Gomez is good. What was that sound? That was like weird. Heard something like click. I don't know if that was in the house or in the game. And then we gotta check this real fast. Well, all these, the key material has been like disappearing. This, I don't think I have any gold material. Like, I keep slicing up these nuggets with a luminous drill and then thinking that I have a little bit of ruby and a little bit of gold, box 2D. But then when I leave and come back, they just reform into actual nuggets again. So, I don't know. Hopefully I have some of that material, because I do need to get rid of gold is forever. Because it's just going to completely tank my performance if I don't. Alright. Alright, good. No leak there yet. That's a disaster waiting to happen. And then last thing, let's just check. Oh, no, not last thing, but... I do have an ice mage here if I ever need one again. I think I have enough up there, though, in the freezer section. This is all janky. Let me get rid of the... that right there. Yeah, like, it seems like there might be a limit to the amount of, mud punks.
Y-E-S. Yes, yes, yes!
Damn. What's up, Keith? Thanks, Deflex. Deflex. Skinless fish. You've been very, very, very... very good. Very supportive. Very, I don't know why when I stream I can't think of words. Alright, let me just... Eldritch Vania. Noita. Animal Well. Okay. Molten metals. Steel moss slanted. Metal rust. Metal prop. Okay. This metal prop. And then... That should be... glass broken, and then I just have regular liquid fire up there just because. I don't care if any moss falls in there, whatever. So this is gonna be regular metal molten. Let me do this first. Carrying around a water stone with me, I think it would be better if I could maybe get rid of that for the moment. Dump that right over here. Wait, what's up here? Here I have the key material. Here I'm gonna put... maybe I put... let's just throw the water stone right here for now. Okay. Just going this way. Anyway. Word taco. My next cast gonna catch the stream. Oh, yeah. Yeah, anyone who caught the stream, like, nobody ever... think you're the only person who has cashed that in, you know? I think even like Sojiku, right? Sojiku caught it and then was like, said Baldur's Gate 3, and I was like, and then I did play Baldur's Gate 3 for one stream, but I'm like, yeah, there's like no way. I'm like, pick something else. But I'm not gonna stream months of Baldur's Gate 3. Because I've already played it too. So, okay. Yay. So let me write this down. We got... Wait, hang on. Yeah. Hang on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And then that's liquid fire. And then on this side, we have steel moss, static, molten, metal rust, molten, metal prop, molten, and then one... I didn't write down the next one for some stupid reason. And then this one is metal molten. One of them has to be... Oh, never mind. I already got that down. That's number 5. Up there is metal powder molten, metal whatever. And then this one, number 6, is actually... I gotta write down what steel it is. It is... let me just look at this again, because I forgot what it is. It is. So we got metal molten, beautiful. Why is... Oh yeah, because it's not updated. And then the other one was steel rust molten. Okay. Schmack. Steel rust molten. Okay. Cool. Cool. Beautiful. So now... How many more? 2 more? 2 more moltens. Metal no-hit molten. Steel moss slanted molten. That'll be there and there. Beautiful. And that's all the molten materials. We even have a... Wait, no. We got just enough Freezy mages. Perfect. And then I'll worry about this another time. I'm not going to think about that right now. I feel like surely metal no-hit can be collected from some props. I don't know. Haven't tried. Haven't tried. Like, I haven't played Noita, really. I played it, like, 3 times, 4 times in the last 2 months. Pretty much. And you know, doing everything on stream takes insanely much longer than it does off stream. All right. Also, I'm not really streaming Noita for too long today. All right. Cool. I guess I could just... That's enough. They're stable. If any moss fall, or when moss falls in there, it's just gonna burn. probably. Or eventually just... It's just gonna collect down here. I could collect it over time by using my vacuum cleaner. Alright. I got every material that I can eat and drink inside my stomach. Oh, hey, I forgot about you. Forgot I have you up there. Alright. Don't need these empty flasks on me. Just got jump scared by Colmy again, it's alright. Now the last thing I have to check is up here. Eldritch Beta. Nah. Okay, that's good. Yeah, when I cast the end of everything in... Should I just leave it there? Maybe not. Whenever I create or destroy, it seems, more of these infinite platforms in... Hey! What are you doing over here? Where are you going? Come over here. Come on. Whenever I farm the end of everything, and it seems like there might be a limit to the amount of... Come on. Infinite platforms you can have, because it seems like whenever I'm doing that over in... It didn't happen just now, but I actually deleted a bunch yesterday. I went through East 1 and Why are you going that way? I went through East 1 and just like black holed like a bunch of the infinite platforms to get rid of them, because it seems if I just like go in there with my other wand to create more of them, there's like a limit to the amount that you can have in your save file, in your world folder, and eventually like the old ones that I have at the lab just despawn. Which we don't want to happen, obviously, because then all my flasks are gonna break, etc. But... Xenogear... I'll say that the name of the video game is a game that I have never played. Bazakian. Woo! Yeah, like somebody... There have been 3 people who have gotten the stream. I have a fish in the fishing game that if you catch, you get to tell me what you want me to play for a stream, pretty much. And like the 3 people who have caught it, other than Deflex, never cashed it in. Sojiku kind of did, and then they said, what did they want? They like Baldur's Gate 3 or RimWorld, and I'm like, like that's not really something I can stream, I think, for the most part. Unless I like, come on, man. Unless I streamed late at night and just like had a few beers while I was streaming. Just really chilled out. RimWorld, I'm saying. And Baldur's Gate 3 was like already, I'd already 100%ed it for the most part. You know, like all of the items and such. Like I didn't play as every class or whatever, but I did a playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 that lasted 400 hours or something, 350, and I got everything you can get, every item, you know? Of course I did. That's what I'm really interested in, you know? Like every secret item and blah, blah, blah. Like I made sure I got. Like, you know, if I missed something playing blind, then later on, after I was finished with the game for the most part, or each time I finish a chapter, I think I did it. It's three acts. Then I looked up, like, did I miss anything cool? And then just like loaded an old save and like just went through that just to see what it was like. So yeah, like, I don't think I would ever play Baldur's Gate 3 again. Unless they had some crazy DLC with, you know, a new story and everything. God damn it, man. So much Berserkium. Oh, well. There's some secret creeping fungus. Can I please clean yourself? There you go. Stop. Alright. I know, right? I'm looking for a place to, like, cast the end of everything again that's pretty calm. Ugh. Get out of here. Zap them. It's too many. We hit the entity limit so many times. You want to know, like, we sometimes, while I'm flying around in this world, this is East 1, because I've cast the end of everything so many times in this world, sometimes I'm just wandering around and a great treasure chest just pops into existence. I'm like, what? Just like, I'll be like flying past one of these and all of a sudden just like, boop, just like a great treasure chest just like pops in. Or sometimes, like, there have been a few times where I'm flying around and all of a sudden the end of everything just starts. Because there's still some ends of everything that I cast that didn't trigger because of one reason or another or whatever. So I gotta make sure that I never, like, am in this world and then I never use this, or I never use a crystal to go back to the main world and then have the end of everything destroy everything again. Okay.
Atomicrops or tiny rogues would be good ones to cash in on. Easy games to jump right into.
Yeah, I guess. I own both of them, or like Atomicrops. By the way, thank you, Juggerstab.
Y-E-S. Yes, yes, yes!
Neither one of them makes me, like, excited to play them, you know? But that might change if I actually played them. I own Tiny Rogues, but I think I started it up once and, like, never actually played it. But I've watched a lot of people play it. And then Atomicrops, I think I tried playing, like, when it first came out on Epic. I have it on Epic. And I think... I don't know if they gave me a key or if it was like the open beta or something, and then it ended up coming out and I got the full game. I don't know. But I don't even know if I have Epic installed anymore right now. I may have uninstalled it. Anyway, but yeah. I would buy it, I guess, on Steam if somebody wanted me to play that. I don't know how into it I'd get, but I'm very picky when it comes to roguelites. I don't really want to play a bunch of roguelites. Oh my god, it's too much fucking Berserkium everywhere. Come on. Alright. Like, I've never played Balatro. I've played Vampire Survivors for like an hour, pretty much. If it doesn't have really good exploration and secrets in it, then, you know, I'm not as apt to play it, pretty much. Especially now. Like, it used to be, like, I would play everything, anything on stream. I mean, of course, if somebody wins that, they could tell me whatever the hell they want me to play. Even, like, some Barbie dress-up game. That's cool. Alright, I don't know where I'm going. I'm, like, looking around, trying to find some place to... Okay, maybe we'll do it here. What's that? Concrete? okay. But yeah. Yeah, I used to be like, let me play any game I want to play on stream. Now I save most things for off stream that don't fall into the niche that I'm interested in. Like, streaming for me is a secondary thing. It's not, it's like just like a minimal part of my job or whatever the hell as a content creator. But so I used to just be like, I'm just gonna play whatever the hell I want to play on stream. And I float back and forth between that now, but there's just, every year, there's just too many games. Like, I'm already, like, I'm never gonna play every game that I want to play. So I'm trying to just, like, focus on stream and off. Like, I'm just trying to, like, as far as videos go, I'm very focused on, like, my mission, what I want to do. And now on stream, I'm trying to kind of reel it in a little bit. But anyway. Like, I'm gonna, after this, I'm playing Labyrinth of the Demon King. Because I'm really into first-person dungeon crawlers. Roguelites, I feel like, you know how, like, most people are burnt out on Metroidvanias? I'm burnt out of there being a million roguelites. And meh. Like, every game has to be a roguelite. I don't know. And it's just like the way I am. I'm not as, I don't know, I would never play Balatro. Like, I'm sure it's good and addictive and everything, but I don't want to spend my time playing that. So. Anyway. Phantasy Star. Actually, I love Phantasy Star. I wish that, not Phantasy Star Online. I wish that they would make a real Phantasy Star 5. Like an actual old school JRPG Phantasy Star. Since, like, Phantasy Star 4 is one of my favorite JRPGs ever. Even Phantasy Star 2 and 3. 3 is cool because it has, like, these generations of characters you go through. Anyway. Hello, Base. Base, I added a new fish of you in the fishing game that I hope somebody catches one of these days. Spelunky 2 I've never really played. One day, maybe. I'm never gonna spend a lot of time with it because it's too late, I think, now. Like, I have other things that I want to focus on. Like, I'm more apt to, like, a game like that that's like a roguelite. I would put a lot of time into that when it first comes out. Or, you know, like, at this point, years after it released, and I've never really played it. I don't think I'd really, maybe I'd do, like, spend a little bit of time with it, but I don't want to, like, start playing it a lot or something. Yeah, I used to play a lot of roguelikes, not on stream, but way before I was a content creator. I don't know now. Like, I'm kind of, when I look at ASCII art, I'm like, like, I don't know if I want to play that. I think it would be hard for me to get into on stream. Even, like, Caves of Cud or anything like that. Jeez. I used to, like, one of the things I used to do, like, a long time ago was I used to build my own roguelike adventures using ZZT, which was like a roguelike engine adventure maker type of thing or whatever. I used to download other people's and then make my own ZZT maps or whatever, adventures. And then I, you know, from there, I wrote my own D&D campaign, and then after that, started making Doom maps, and then after that, started building in Terraria, and then after that, started making videos. It's like the order that I've gone in as far as content creation. The things that led here. Just found a weird circle of ambrosia magic. Yeah. It's very rare. Within, like, you found it in a biome. It's one of the biome modifiers you can get after doing the Sun Quest. There's that one, and then there's the dark side one as well. Oof. Hang on, we'll go here. One more. Yeah, like I have Cogmind on my wish list. I have a bunch of games on my, like 300 games on my wish list. And it looks cool and everything, but still, like the chances of me ever playing that are pretty small. Unless somebody makes me. Pretty much. I don't know. I'm just like not really into, like when I think about playing a lot of these games, I'm just like, it doesn't get me excited to play it. I'm like, eh. Is this plastic? It is plastic. Goodbye, plastic. Ugh. Me. Oh, shit. What is... Oh, my God. That's not a good one. With... Gold is forever. See, this is why I need to... Holy crap. What even is in there besides just pee everywhere? Worm blood and piss. Damn. That's a lot of flat. Oh, wait. The gold is disappearing. Huh. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. A lot of hearts. That was all from one chest, I think. All this stuff. Oh, the other ones had just hearts. A few of them. Jeez, man. Okay. Smash. Get that out of here. In fact, get it. Oh, you're gonna catch. All right. Well, I'm not gonna go through all this right now. It's too much. Shiny. What's up, Cornflake? GG, how you doing? What are you working on in your God run? Congratulations. Silver. Yeah, I gotta make sure I cast the end of everything down towards the sea level. Because the higher up we go, and the lower we go, but the higher up, further away from zero we go, there's gonna be like more gold that spawns potentially. Whenever a great treasure chest has the gold rain, we're just gonna get more and more. I gotta stay away from any poly. No swimming in poly. Dude, this fucking world is crazy. Crazy. Let's from yesterday. I was just casting it in there a few times. Come on, man. I need another clean cocoon. Not here. I still have to figure out how I'm gonna move these things. I think I'm gonna have to... I don't know. I want to move these to the lab, which means I'm gonna have to move Colmy far away from the lab so he doesn't aggro. Because I think the only way I'm gonna be able to move these is by charming them. Just pheromone charming them and then having them follow me, maybe? I don't know if I could even do that. They're not really gonna follow me. Perk duping, getting tower wands, farming health. Can't get Nala. Yeah, it sucks. It's always Nala. Look at all this ice. Alright, maybe I'll cast... Oh! Damn it. Maybe I'll cast it there. Hey. You cut it out. What did I... Oh yeah, that. Oops. Alright, where was that again? Damn it. No, I lost. We'll use this one. Alright. Just gonna do this a little bit more. Not much. Cogmind Dev has uber big brain. It looks really cool. I mean, I do have it on my wish list. But I don't know, I'm just like not really attracted to like roguelites and stuff right now. Oh, maybe going over here was bad. All the frozen acid that's gonna spawn. Or all the acid that's just gonna freeze. Can't talk right now, making piss. Making piss soup. Oof. Yeah, like I've said, like, I'm really, really into, like, immersive sims and first-person dungeon crawlers, very much. Those are, like, probably my favorite type of game. But then, like, anything that has really good exploration with interesting secrets, ARG-style secrets, too. I love ARGs. Whoops. Those probably had the best things in the game in them. Get ready to catch. Nope, never mind. Damn it, man. Come on. Yeah. I'm like, come on. And there's literally 3 materials I need within hundreds that I can potentially obtain. And I'm like, whatever. The fact that I got 2 last night off stream, of course. It all happens off stream. I got 2 materials that I needed out of hundreds. It's just like back to back within like an hour of one another. And I wasn't even like sitting there farming for things for an hour. I had somebody's stream on and I was like working on things in blueprints, working on things like writing a little bit. I jump around a lot. You might be able to tell. It's like, you know, I work on a million different things at one time. And then I just like would jump into this game last night, farm the end of everything a little bit, and like, okay, and then work on stuff in blueprints. And then come back, and I got 2 materials that I've needed. I don't remember the last time I got anything that I needed on stream. It's like nothing ever happens on stream. Jeez. All right, one more for now. What if you pick the salt up in order of 1, 2, etc. to 34 orb order in the slots after filling up item and spell slots? Just as like a theory. I mean, that, who knows? Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm looking for ice powder, which we might be able to obtain possibly in another way, but ice powder and then steel moss slanted molten, I think, something like that, and then another metal, molten metal, another rare molten metal variant. So I guess any of the gold from enemies stays forever, but any of the gold from the Great Treasure Chest gold rain lasts forever. I mean, despawns. Like, all this gold is gonna despawn, except for the blood money. Why do they break so easily, man? There's a poop stone. What did you pick up? Hey, buddy. What's up? It's like, that was surprising. Gold. Yeah. A bunch of crap. Who needs gold and evergreen seeds? Alright. Maybe I'll do one more. Oh, actually, one day I'll despawn. Let me do... I got a fish. To be honest, I already did what I was gonna do today in Noita on stream. Like, I end up streaming longer Noita session than I intended, because I feel guilty just like jumping into Noita for 10 minutes and then dumping those flasks I had into the base and then switching to another game. But I'm gonna be switching to something else, Labyrinth of the Demon King, in like 10 minutes. So I'm dying to play some other stuff. And I started that game. I was waiting for that game to come out for 2 years. And then I've played it for like an hour or a couple hours since it came out. A few weeks ago or a month ago or something. Or were we casting this? Right here. We're gonna do it right there. Just try to... Ah! And I've been thinking a lot about that other werewolf Metroidvania. So I want to try to get a short session of that in today, too. Because that's, like, really my type of thing, too. Is, like, Metroidvanias that have really good exploration and random rare drops. I love farming for rare drops in games. It's, like, one of my favorite things to do. Oh, hey. Got a bunch of ruby. Like, if a game has rare weapons that you can possibly get from enemies, like one enemy in the game, like, I will sit there and I will play that for 30 hours straight trying to get some of these rare items. I just love that stuff. Okay. Wait. Numbers, not so much. We've established... Blueprints helped me establish, as much as I love blueprints, It helped me establish on stream how much I hate numbers. I'm not a numbers guy. Blood. Concentrated mana. Millions of hearts everywhere, around the world, crying all at once. Fury doesn't like numbers. Alright, schmack. Get some sodium. Got some fungal soil, which is probably... I already got all of them anyway. I don't need this, but I'm gonna smash it on one of these Steven's faces. Oh, it was just that fungal soil. No evil, angry mushroom man popped out of that one. Okay. Hello, Iwanami. That blue. I'm like, what does that say? Okay. Brand new player here. First, thanks for your very informative vids. 2 questions. What exactly are permanent unlocks? What order should I do stuff in? Oh my god. Well, welcome and thank you. First, just, you know, work on consistently surviving. Treat your health as a resource, the most valuable resource in the game. And then, once you have a fairly easy time surviving. I'm gonna snooze that ad break. Focus on killing the alchemist boss, like figuring out where the alchemist boss is and figuring out how to kill the alchemist boss. And then understand that this is a game that wants you to break it, and don't feel guilty about that. There are things in the game that, like, other games would call exploits, but this game, they're actual features. Like, legitimate features that the developers know about and kept in the game. Or, like, balanced slightly and then kept in the game. One thing in particular I'm talking about is, like, the Heartbreak Mage trick. It's like, yeah, we found that out, and it was an exploit, and then the developers actually, what do you call it? Like, just nerfed it a little bit, and then kept it in the game as a feature. That's not most, but like a lot of the things in this game, the community discovered. There's like a lot of features in this game are community discoveries that then the developers liked and kept in the game, either as is or just balanced a little bit. So yeah, that's really important to realize. Make this game your bitch. Oh man. You're welcome. Oof. Break the game until the game breaks you and your computer. Which is like what's happening to me right now. Alright, let's just try one more over here. I'm trying to find a better spot, but like this whole world is so destroyed. Like I'm flying back and forth, like where am I gonna do this? I don't want any of them to fall down here. Maybe we'll do it up here. I mean, there's only one wand up here. So I'm assuming that this is one of the cocoons or whatever you want to call it that I made and I barely used. I'm trying to like not make any more of these or like many more. I'm trying to use the ones I already have here pretty much. And then I got to come through here with black holes or maybe like omega black hole or white hole and just erase a lot of these that are just pieces all over the place. Just to kind of clean up this world a little bit, maybe one day. I don't know. To improve my performance and such probably in here. But it's like the cleanup duty is gonna take so long that, like, do I want to do that? Uh. Because when the cleanup duty becomes the game for hours on end, like, do I want that to happen or not? Or do I want to just, like, let this world remain completely destroyed and just forget about it? Just go to the next world. Consume. Alright, let's do it right below me. The plague of Noita. Just ruin a fresh world. Yeah, the Heart Mage and Twitchy Mage are tricks. Or not the Weakness Mage, not Twitchy Mage. No, I mean, you can use Twitchy Mages to, like, whatever. Anyway, for different things. The Copy Mage, you can use the Copy Mage to copy healing bolts or black holes or whatever. But the Weakening trick, it used to be like an exploit, and then RV Hempuli was working on changing the way... What was he doing? He was working on something related to the Weakening Mage, the debuff, and he accidentally fixed the Weakening exploit, and then he was like, oh, I liked that. When people, like, told him about it, like, yeah, you actually made it so that we can't do that anymore. And he was like, oh, I liked that. I didn't mean to do that. And he actually re-broke it, or whatever, made it, like, added that back. So, yeah. This is a lot. I don't know about you guys. I mean, it's painful, what I'm doing, but it's easier to handle. It's not quite as cacophonous as if I was playing, like, my own external music. Like, listening to the in-game audio, whoa, dude, is, like, a little bit easier to handle when doing this. You got a Steve sandwich. Yeah, I could fly through this entire world with, like, this and just despawn all the Steves. Too bad, like, destruction doesn't work on the worms. I wonder why. You know, is there, like, a strong lore reason why you can't use destruction on worms? How did this get here, too? Weird. Alright. I keep saying I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm like, let's do one more. I am looking for... So we have all of these materials. The only materials left for me to obtain that I can possibly get in a flask or powder pouch, or in this case, a flask. You might have an ad. Metal no-hit molten, steel moss slanted molten, and ice powder. That's it. So I need 3 more materials out of 466. And away we go. All right. Ads. Oh my god. Give me words, please. Where is it? Yuck. Okay. Schmack. Worms are cool. Did somebody earlier ask me if I played Worms? I might end up playing one of the Worms games with Alias and crew soon. Possibly. I have Worms WMD. And then there's I think this weekend we might end up Alias, myself, Shake the Box, Super Hobbit, maybe other people, we might end up doing some Noita multiplayer on Sunday evening for me. But I think also on Saturday, I want to host my own Noita multiplayer session, probably. Coconut. How about loin? Coil. Nico. So yeah, I'll try to minimize this quick. Metal no hit Molten. I don't know what the game uses that for, or for like metal no hit. Is that the one Lim was talking about earlier? Like steel moss slanted Molten. I know that there's no way we're going to be able to get that outside of a great treasure chest, because any steel in the game, it just melts into generic molten metal. Like if you have like solid steel, and then a lot of these, like once they harden, whatever, was it my fault pulling this up? Whatever. A lot of the metal, they like harden back into just generic metal powder. The hanging lanterns, like which ones? The lanterns. Yeah, let me cast one more end of everything, and then we'll go back, or like go to the main loop. I guess we'll do this in here. Look at this crap. I need to get rid of this. Ugh. We'll do it over there. Oh, and we'll get out of the poly, please. Jeez. Erase all that. Oh man, it's just like the great worm bouncer battle. It would be funny if there was like ever any kind of whatever secret in the game where you just anger the gods so much that it has another message like the gods are seriously fucking peeved. And then, whoa, don't want that. And then it doesn't matter how powerful you are, you just get immediately killed. Nah, that wouldn't be cool. Magical temple. Yeah. I ruined words. Oh no. Too many worms, man. Get out of here, worms. Go away. Okay. Oh. Let's see. It's time for more orbs. Or more Sampos. I like levitating, you know, because I don't want to stand on the ground, because sometimes the chest will like downwarp. So whenever I do this, for the most of the time when I do this, unless there's like a thicker bit. Ooh. All right, frame rate. Oof. God. Okay, that's definitely the last time we're doing this right now. Cement. Oof. I saw the cement. Oh, please. Okay, maybe. Oh, it doesn't look. Wait, I think the. I think the molten steel that I need is like the brownish looking one. Hang on. Damn it. Oh no, actually that's what it looks like in a flask. But what are the chances? Steel moss slanted. That would be insane if we got that right now. There's all of these. Let me try to move these a little bit. In this mess. Oof, more gold? No. Broken ass pieces of platform everywhere. Oh my god. I feel like, okay. Access new. Oh, that's fine. Whatever. Oof. Frame rate. Just don't break that one. The cement ones are fine. I already have all that. I don't need it. This is worm pheromone, whatever. This is just junk. Oh, hey, okay. I was like, wow, what's that? It's like falling all slow. All right. So now, perfect. I'm just gonna go back. Oof. To the lab before I check to see what that is, because I'm hopeful, foolishly hopeful. I'm like, it's gonna be what we need. Do they all look the same in the flask? Oh, they do, don't they? Okay, never mind. Psh. Okie dokie. I need to build more. We need to do something on the moon, because I don't think I have any suns. I think I got rid of my suns. So we could do the sun quest again in this run if I wanted to, but I feel like instead building something on the moon. Because why not? Whatever. Build another laboratory inside the cheese moon. Okay. All right. Should probably slice that up a little bit. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna put this one right here. I'm gonna grab... Oops. That stuff momentarily. And then... Let me see. What is this stuff even made out of? Hang on. Wait. Okay. Just make sure I don't... Let me... Maybe do that. Maybe not. Okay. Rock. Rockenstern. Maybe I should... I'm gonna even this out a little bit down here. There we go. Beautiful. Let's shave off a few bits of this. Look at that nice chunk we got. Nice. Oh, no, I forgot. Don't kick. Alright, just a few more should be good for now. Just in case the water stone disappears or something, which... Oh, well, there it goes. Beautiful. Okay. I'll keep this wand right there. Alright. Nice. Alright. Moonbase? Yeah. It's so difficult, though, because cheese is soft. Not soft enough, no, though. Can't pouch it. I'm so upset that they never added, like, molten cheese. Or the ability to, like, you know, even just, like, melt the moon to make molten cheese, and then get that in a flask, and then when that hardens, yeah, queso. And then when that hardens, it hardens into a powder, so you can get powdered cheese that way. You know? But no, of course not. Because there's no cheese in Finland. Anyway. There were a few things that RV had on his list that he never ended up finishing. Like there was the there was supposed to be like tins or cans of pea soup, you know? Okay, that scared me again. Pea soup tins. I'm gonna stand right here. Wait, okay. We got metal or molten steel. It's gonna be it's gonna be the one we need. Gotta shut down though. Eat away the ground to build the rooms. Yeah, I want to do a run. I do want to. I'm interested in like stupid things. I want to do a run where we just eat. You know, I think it's been done already, but just like using the eating explosion, the overeating explosion, to and then maybe the hammies petting explosion as well. Just like make a an invulnerable Hammis and then just pet it to kill everything. Kill Colmy with that. Okay. Steel moss slanted molten. Oh my fucking god. What the hell? How did we get that? That's okay. Out of everything. Out of okay. It's really weird.
Or.
Yeah. That's really weird that we actually got that. I was kidding. Like, we're told, like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5? But there were, yeah, 5 different molten steels. And then out of all of the materials, last night, without even really trying, just like today, I didn't really try. I got this one, I got this one, and then now we got this one too. So now all I need, out of every material we know is like obtainable in bags and flasks, all I need is this, or actually, metal no-hit molten, which we might be able to get from a lantern, and then this, which is ridiculous that that's probably going to be the last thing I get. We were saying, what were we saying originally? Oh. What were we saying? I was making fun of it like 6 months ago or whenever the hell. Like, that's going to be the last thing we get. Slush. I was like, slush is going to be the last thing. And then we actually managed to get slush precipitation, which was great. Anyway, all right, cool. So now we got that. That's crazy. Damn. Schmack. Okay, I'm backing up the save. We're gonna have to switch. I'll keep playing Noita for a little while longer. But I need to back this up. That's gonna take a few minutes. So while that's backing up, let me play Outer Wilds because it updated. I guess I'm gonna jump into Blueprints for a bit. Me too. I wanted to host Rainworld multiplayer, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. If anyone plays Rainworld and wants to join, there's this mod. Rain Meadow, which I have no experience with. But I can host an online multiplayer lobby using this. And I'm pretty sure this has been updated to work with the Watcher DLC and everything. But yeah, the Twitch integration I really miss. Hey, if any of you here right now, I'm offering money. Like, I will pay you if any of you want to make a Twitch integration mod for Rainworld for me. It's probably not that difficult to make. This one, no reply. So rude. Anyway, this one stopped working a few months ago, and I don't know when it's gonna be updated, if ever. But if anyone wants to, like, knows anything about Twitch API and, you know, anything at all about Rainworld, you don't even need to know anything about Rainworld. I'm pretty sure it's like a fairly easy thing to do. But I will pay somebody for another Twitch integration mod, because I'm dying to play more Twitch integrated Rainworld. It was like one of the most fun things we ever did on stream. I'm probably gonna, well, I gotta switch categories. We're gonna jump back into Noita, but it's gonna be like 5 minutes, so. Schmack. Yeah, ever since, like, I don't even want to play Rainworld without it anymore. It's like, I can play Rainworld, but whenever I think about streaming Rainworld again, like, I can't stream it ever again without Twitch integration. Just dying to do that again, because I want to take care of my slug pup chat, you know? I want you guys to join as slug pups. Spiritually join, or whatever the hell. I want, puppies. I want you guys to kill me, you know? I already did. Yeah. So I think that they have really no interest in it, or it's really, really low on their totem pole of things that are important for them. So, yeah. So I think who knows? I'm pretty sure that they made a bunch of mods and they're just like updating slowly each of their mods. They did say on the Rainworld Discord that they're not going to be making any new mods for Rainworld. They're just going to be working on updating the mods and maintaining the mods that they made. But I think they've made a bunch, and they're including some really big framework mods that are used by a lot of other mods. So those are, you know, I don't know how many people stream Rainworld and would even use the Twitch integration, but it doesn't seem very important to them, so. But yeah, I'll just, you know, if anyone's interested, just let me know, DM me or something, and we'll figure it out. What make it worth it for you or whatever, but yeah, I miss it so much. I would love to do more Twitch integration. Because jumping back and forth between, like, Rainworld Twitch integration and Noita Twitch integration, it's, like, tons of fun. You know? Damn it. Alright, what are we doing here? I'm just kind of, like, in this game right now, one of the things that I'm working on is getting my day count up to 2,900. So shouldn't really even be, like, playing much, but let me see if I can get a computer. Balatro Clown. Somebody was saying on my Discord recently that, like, the clown from Balatro is dateable in this new game. Date everything, I think, right? I saw some people playing that recently. It's like a door you can date. And they were talking about, like, the actor's name. And I'm like, I have never heard of this person. So I feel sometimes, oh my god. Sometimes I feel like an alien when people are talking about, like, an actor talking about something with such familiarity. Like, of course everyone knows who that is or what that is or whatever. And I'm just like, I've never heard that name in my life. It was like the actor who played the Balatro Clown. I didn't even know there was an actor who played the Balatro Clown. Thought it was just pixel art. Oh my god. Deflex. Thank you again very much. Yeah.
Y-E-S. Yes, yes, yes!
Oh, hey, chubbin stuff. Damn. There's something with this damn room. Those fingers, man. Gotta figure this out. There's somebody on the Discord server for this game whose, I think their nickname is, this room is called the Foyer. I think they're called the Foyer King or something like that. And they've, out of anyone in the community for this game, they know the most about this room and have done so many crazy experiments, like drafting it all over the place. They have one where they have like 20, maybe not 20, but they have the foyer going all the way up to the antechamber. Ben Starr, he looks kind of familiar. Yeah, I gotta look him up. Ben Starr. All right. Oh, wait a minute. It already finished backing up? That's strange. Let me check that. I did click it, right? Okay. 4:20 p.m. That's the master save right there. Okay. Let's then just... Let me go outside real quick before we switch back. I try to keep Fury hydrated. Did I drink anything when you did that? When did you do that? I'm drinking a Coke Zero. So I need that caffeine. Let me see if I can get... I just want to check something. Okay. Do. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's an A. I don't know, it could be in this game. It does look like an A. The Avengers A. One of the things also, I'm just gonna end this one. One of the things I'm trying to do in this game, besides get to the year 2000, is purple. Oh. As I'm looking around everywhere to find like letters that are out of place, such as, you know, every keyboard. They're all different textures, but every different keyboard in the game is missing the letter I, or the I key. And then there's like a T in the solarium. There's an N on the ceiling of the mechanarium. And there's like all these little things around that we're trying to figure out if there's some kind of like, I don't know, hidden cipher type of thing that we have to figure out. Blah, blah, blah. All right, anyway. But this game's not even finished. I mean, there's like a couple things that he didn't have time to put into the game. All right. Back to Noita. And who knows when that update's coming to add. They're adding an arcade game called Dirigiblocks that you can play. Which, knowing that game, knowing Blueprints, it's probably going to be hopefully more than just a game within a game that you can play. It probably some kind of puzzle, some overarching type of puzzle around the world. And then there's a cat that we're going to be able to find and take care of. Hopefully there's a puzzle or like it's like a secret and you got to figure out how to find the cat. Maybe. And then he said there were even a couple cinematic scenes. Didn't specifically say anything about the main game mode, but mentioned Dare mode and Cursed mode, which are two like challenge modes that I want to start streaming only when this update comes out, because he's adding like actual endings for them. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until that update comes out, and then I want to do some challenge runs of Blueprints, especially Cursed mode. It's gonna be crazy. So I can't believe we just got that. Steel moss. Hang on. Let me make sure I don't break everything. What was it? Steel moss slanted molten. Crazy. So we have just metal no-hit molten. That's insane. I can't even... Okay, cool. One more molten metal, and then we're finished with that. I'm not doing more I'm not doing more ends of everything today, though. Finished with that. We're gonna go see if we can get that from lanterns in the world. Beautiful. Oh. I'm gonna fill it up. Yeah, there we go. Gorgeous. And then I could drink the rest. Keep it in the safest enclosure in the entire world. My belly. Drink this a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Hell yeah. Let's clean up the poop. Let's actually clean up the poop the old-fashioned way. It's been a while. Stopped doing this a long time ago. But this calls for a celebration. Yeah, new marbles. Don't... can't, you know, whenever you want to, we can do it. I know I've complained about it. If you guys ever are on anyone else's stream and they have other like minigame things like that, let me know. Because I don't really, that's not something that I really look up. And I do hang out on some other streams, but I never, you know, there's never anything new that I see. So if you see anything else like the fishing game or marbles that seems fun, just let me know about it. I gotta check up on the fishing game people to see if they did. Okay. See if they did stop working on it or whatever. I don't want to say abandon, but let me just grab maybe some lava, maybe, and then fire, maybe. What do we have? We can do fire trail and where's my sea of lava? Oh, it's probably on, it's on that other wand. Okay. Let me just look at these wands again. I kind of forgot a lot of what's on some of these and what they're for. Yeah, what is this? That's the shelf. Okay. Storage shelf. That's my necromancy wand. Which might have been how I created... We may have created Gomez spamming this wand. It's a possibility. Well, no. Because he's actually like an actual legitimate necromancy ghost from the necromancy spell. I don't know how the hell he was created. Because I don't think I'd used that spell at all in this run. Like, I never used that spell. It's been a long time since I used that. Yeah, Sea of Lava. Do I want to spam? Yeah. Why would I not want to spam Sea of Lava? Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, I did put it on this wand after the fact, you know. Because I was gonna, like... I don't know why I did. I was gonna experiment with necromancy. See if we could make another one. I don't know. But I think we found Gomez, my necromancy ghost. One day, I was working on this stuff right here. I think we were working, like, right here. And all of a sudden, at the end of stream, in this darkness over here, we saw this, like, glowing purple orb. Just, like, just this lighting effect. Just floating up. And I was like, what is that? Is that something? And then we followed it around for a little bit, and then I had to end the stream. And then right after the stream, though, I thought maybe it was from this, because that has, like, this purple glow. I thought it was some kind of weird lighting anomaly or something. But then it ended up, like, I threw a wand at it, and it picked up the wand. So I think my main theory, I guess, is that there was some enemy close by. I didn't really look, I don't think, to see if any of the wands in here have necromancy on them. Because it seems like maybe an enemy picked up a wand and then shot another enemy with it. And then it kind of like it killed them and necromanced them on the same frame that it destroyed their entire body, maybe. And so when it's not Taikasova. It's from necromancy. It's not a wand ghost. It's a different type of ghost. There are two different eyes. Okay. Interesting. It's the mouth and the eye. Yeah, it's not a wand ghost. Completely different. For a while, I was like, oh, dude, did we discover something new? But no. I mean, I don't know if anyone else has ever had that happen, but It's this guy. He's more visible. Oh, there he goes. The actual orb, like you could see the purple light, but this area, it's not as visible, but there's like this little orb in the middle, but he has no body at all. And he walks too. It's a completely different ghost than the wand ghosts that you can make. But yeah, I can still heal him, just in case. But that's our friend Gomez. Yeah, but it's like, it's a necro chunk without the chunk. Just completely, like, not even a single pixel. Anyway. It's our special, our good friend. Along with these guys, hanging out with their piss jars. Alright. Let's go do marbles. Let me just have a heart attack. Yeah, let me fix this real quick, too, and then here, let me start up marbles. No. Yeah. Let's get some here. I could just my Jello water. Well, get down there, idiots. Alright. Now, come on. I keep trying to, like, make this... fix it so that the fish don't... There you go. Don't beach themselves on it. But, I can never get it. Go... I'm trying to... I want to break it. Yeah, I guess I gotta just do something like that. Just make it more vertical. Alright, and then... Since I did that, now I gotta fix this. Because we're playing Terraria. This isn't Noita. It's Noitaria. Probably plenty. Just need a little bit of sand, you know? A little bit more, since I black holed some of that sand out of existence. Not too much, though. I'd like... Maybe I'll fix all of the sand, since it's all... discolored. A game that I'm probably going to play a lot of on stream, most likely, is Cura. It's basically like Terraria 2. I'll probably end up playing, like, building some crazy stuff in that. Depending. Because it's like Terraria mixed with Noita, as far as, like, the pixel... It's not like block-based or whatever, tile-based. It's pixel-based, so like you can build pixel by pixel, apparently, maybe, which is gonna be crazy. Yeah. I've been forever... I'm thinking of starting a community server on my Discord for like Valheim or something. But Cura might end up being a good game for as like a community game as well. Probably not as good as Valheim, because Valheim's kind of got that Minecraft type thing going on, where it's like such a gigantic world that if people progress too far, it doesn't change things for anyone else. And like that's the problem with Terraria. It's like if you play that in multiplayer, people end up activating hard mode or something without you, or... You know, it's like other people's progression like messes with yours. and Cura might be the same thing, because it seems to be basically like Terraria 2, except just more Noita inspired as well. All right, that's plenty. All right. You're pretty cool, all of you. Oh, gross. Ooh, did we have a disaster? Why did that? I hate... Ugh. I used to spend so much time fixing these too, but I don't want to do it anymore. Because it's just going to happen again. It's just like when part of this chunk is loaded and the other chunk's not, some of the liquid gets all messed up. Like these unload briefly, and then some of the liquid comes out of it and gets down warped into here somehow. Like the poison is in here, but it got in there somehow because this ground did not exist or something. Nothing's down in the poly yet though. That just gave me the idea. Something popped into my head and was like, ooh, I gotta be careful that I don't inadvertently have any weird reactions happen. And then that gave me the idea of like maybe abusing, just like the powder duplication thing that we made earlier on. It was like, what if I abused the like chunk loading and unloading mechanic of the game in order to make some kind of weird reactions happen in weird ways? But I don't know how I would do that. Anyway, okay. Blah, blah, blah. Well, let me fix this real quick. Holy crap. Wait, hang on. I'll read that in a sec. Not that much. No. Whatever. Ay, 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 ay. I just wanna... Alright. Good enough. Yeah. Let me stand over here and do some marbles. Schmack. Oh. Of course, it crashed because you can't Alt F4, or you can't, want to Alt F4. You can't Alt Tab out of the marbles game when it's launching, or else it crashes. And then you gotta use Task Manager to shut it down. Marbles. There we go. Fine. I didn't look at it yet, Cricket, but that's cool. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with Game Banana, but I'm assuming it's kind of like a mod storehouse or whatever. Raise. Community. Yeah, that's cool. I will, I'm planning on one day soon making a video on your map, like playing through the whole thing, and then I'll talk about the Game Banana page in that, probably. Wonderful Vertical Adventure, Dark Lapping Lake. Which one did we play? That's definitely not high enough. Elimination percent. Mama Pinky, Amazing Awkward Area. Let's go. All right, anyway. Unworthy Globe. Hello, Mr. Fury. I've watched a couple of vids, didn't watch too much because of spoilers. Now that I've done my first ending, I'm catching up on a couple here and there. Still got much to do in this gorgeous game. Just wanted to say I appreciate you, and the quick question. Thank you. How did you move Colmy here without initiating the fight? If you want to play, wow, this is crazy. X-Clam play. There's Murpy. That little jingle was from you. That's cool. X-Clam play. So I used the vacuum field spell to move Colmy without you. Like you don't need to. You can use the vacuum field to move any creature and even items and such. You can use it to like suck things through walls. That's how I've like managed to move any enemy that would fit inside the cauldron. I sucked them into the cauldron. Not in the all in this run, but previously. Wow. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna fish more. I can't believe nobody. Fine, I'll join. But if I join, then something. What happens? If I win. Anyway, I've been dying for like somebody to catch bass base in the fishing game forever. X-Clam play if you want to play. Do it. That's junk. I don't want that. Come on, man. X-Clam play. All right, I'll give it. We'll start it up in 10 seconds. X-Clam play. You got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Look at the exciting thumbnail. Red arrow. It's the famous red arrow. It's on so many thumbnails. The most famous character on all of YouTube. They're off. Into the pipe. The rainbow singularity. Alright, look, I am almost in the lead. No, it doesn't give you a game redeem. That's the stream. I just gave Bass Base a song whenever anyone catches him. Lim is in the lead. Foremost Iantist. Lim the Iantist. I feel like eventually there's like a small handful of people. It's gonna either be somebody completely random who doesn't really play Noita and just found out about it. Or it's gonna be somebody like Lim, Code Warrior. There's like a small handful of people who are gonna solve the eyes in Noita. Or it's gonna be ChatGPT. It's just one of these days. ChatGPT. Somebody's gonna come up and be like, "Look at this! It's the solution to the eyes," and it's actually gonna be it. Yeah, right. Oh shit. There we go. The Flex is pumping it up. Oh, Neely decided that this solar system was too boring for them, so they went and found a new one, along with Matt Damon. And Deflex, still in the lead. Again, you won last time, Deflex. Somebody's hacking. Uh-oh. Where am I? No, I'm just up there. That's hilarious, though. Dodgy J. Where's Dodgy J? Is over there. Okay, Deflex is still in the lead. We got a while to go, it looks like, though. Plenty of time for Deflex to get yeeted out of this universe. Oh, almost. Damn, you have quite a lead on everyone. We got weights and fish. What is that from? It's from a fishing show? Fishing competition video that went viral. I'm still in second place. Oh man. Oh wow. If I win, I take the year off from streaming. Oh, there we go. Wait. Yep. Lim sneaking on by. Past the traffic cone. Dance Master Deflex got caught up on that traffic cone. Got a DUI. Wow. This would be cool if it was actually like something you can do and not just watch. This is a good course. Reminds me, oh, the trap, what the hell? That's not number one. Oh god. Oh, I am gonna win. No, I'm not. Hurry up, win, beat me. Please. Whoops. Yeah, it's like Rainbow Road. Excuse me. Traffic cone 1. Because I won, I never need to play marbles ever again. Making that traffic cone the true winner. Oh my god. Dufflex. Thank you. Just Squiggy. Welcome.
Y-E-S. Yes, yes, yes!
Alright, traffic cone. Now we gotta deal with the ads probably real quick. The ads. Close the ads. Alright. Traffic cone. Do you want Panis, Smeagol Butter, Patatine, or Dead Cheeseburger? Borgir. Which one do you want? Or you could just say color. Smeagol Butter. Schmeck. Ah, crap. Nobody's getting this anymore. I want to add a new name to it. Alright. Anyway. You still got VIP for the month. Unless I forget about it. And then you're going to get VIP for 6 months. Alright. Now. Let me go down to the vault real quick. Everything in here is probably long destroyed, but hey, buddy, you're not destroyed. I'm trying to remember what lanterns I would be... What about this? These little... Are they made out of any material? This is glass, but is there any metal in that? That's all glass. Got the chains are made out of metal. Alright, let's just go up to, Magical Temple. Or I guess we could go down to Magical Temple. That would be a better Magical Temple anyway. Rusted metal. This is actually, if there was any way... Yeah, Dimu Burger. I should have brought a, luminous drill with me. Because those mines are made out of a unique material too, like a physics material, but I don't know if you can cut any pieces off of them without them exploding. I haven't tried. Alright. Yeah, this bug is weird. It's how, like, the Y value of stuff is broken in this save from the run being so long, I guess. It's another thing is, like, all of this unicorn fart is supposed to be coming from those flowers up there, but the Y coordinate is bugged out, so the game just spawns it at the lowest possible, or just like spawns it below them. And it'll do the same thing to me if I drink this. And it's not always broken. That's what's weird. It's sometimes it actually does come from them and not from really deep below. I don't know what controls that. Like why sometimes it's broken, why sometimes it's not. Let's go over here real quick. Maybe. I want to see if it's coming from like below me somewhere. Yeah. Yep. That's my fart. I've got superpowers. That's my superpower. I can throw my farts. Anyway, Noita. What a wacky game. Wait, where's the entrance here? There we go. So we got a couple little chains. There's this. Is that the metal? I don't know if Lim is still here at the moment. I guess I can try to melt it. Oops, that fire is gone. And just make a little crucible. Put that in there. And then I'm gonna need lava. This fire is not gonna work. What's below this? Oh yeah. Well, I can get lava right here. No ads. Ugh. Oh, hey, that's cool that the flame comes back. Oh, wait, I need another flask. Also, I need to just... Yeah, if we do melt it, the metal's gonna be gone pretty quickly. Alright, let me get another flask. Is there... I think there's a flask down here anywhere that survived. I'm gonna snooze that ad break. We'll have one in 5 minutes. Let me just go up. Carefully. Can't believe in the last 24 hours I got 3 materials I needed. And I only need 2 more. Out of how many thousands upon thousands of ends of everything that I spawned. Finally, we're almost finished with that. I just fell through my poop. Okay. All right, so now it seems to have despawned. Why? The flame is still there. That's actually really cool. But the lamp is gone. That's cool. Did I just make an infinite fire now? Damn it, what is this? Oh, gray blood. I need to go and collect blood, different color blood again. I think so. It is metal no hit, but it might make generic molten metal. Yeah. So why did it disappear? Let me unload it and then see if it comes back. Why is there void liquid over here? God damn it. Nice. Okay. Welp, let's go Try to find another one. We don't need that much lava anyway. I'd probably want to just use like one pixel of it. If you see any lanterns, just yell at me. See if any of them have survived. That one was like, I kept noticing that one for a long time, and it's gone now. Oh, hey, look. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's just do... Wonder what made it disappear. Okay. It's probably thin enough. Let me just upwarp, probably. Okay. Molten metal, lava, molten metal. Alright, let's just see what's in there. These biomes are so empty because I've killed everything. It's because I have abducted... I've used that biome to abduct all of the freeze mages, and I killed everything else because they were in my way. Ooh, no. Is there a list of recents? What is it called? Ah. Oops. What the hell am I doing? Cancel. I think I typed something. No. What the hell? What am I typing? Stop it. Close that. Okay. Lava. Metal no-hit molten. We have some. We have metal sand molten in there too. Thing is, we have a very small amount of it. We need to get a lot more. Okay. Yep, there it is. That's the last molten material. Right? Metal no-hit molten. Yep. Damn. Damn. Okay. So that's our current mission. Operation Lantern Melt. And then Operation Labyrinth of the Demon King. Oh, and also ad break, I think, is about to happen. Yeah, what else was I melting one time a while back? And we ended up getting 2 different kinds of metal that way, too. And there was something weird with it. Like, I got a very small amount of this material, this molten metal, and I think something happened where I lost it somehow. I don't know if restarting the game changed it. I don't think so. There was something that happened. Maybe a reaction in the flask. Oh, you know what I should do? I need to use the Caljapulo, the beer bottles, because no reactions can happen inside the beer bottle. That's crazy. So, like, any molten metal I get can't melt or can't be destroyed by... Can they be destroyed anyway? By the lava? Too much lava? Yeah, right? That's crazy. Knowing that those beer bottles, they don't have any flask properties, like no flask alchemy happening within them. means that I can just use those to be able to easily get some things now. Clive. What? Oh, there it goes. Vile. Damn. Seems to be kind of laggy. I think if you pour 1 pixel of what you got there, then use Mimicium, you should be able to isolate the metal you want, since you only had 1 pixel of the other molten metal. Yeah, I will try that. Since it's pretty easy to get it, it's not like it's gonna take forever. But it is cool knowing that those beer bottles from Midsummer don't have don't have any flask reactions. Because that was the problem with Spark, especially. So getting different colored Spark should be a lot easier now. Probably. Because there's... maybe not. Actually, maybe not. Because the problem with getting some of these materials is the reactions happen so fast inside the flasks that you end up losing most of that material, and it creates something else. Like, in the case of Spark, you end up with, if you move too much, for a second even, you end up getting mostly whiskey fumes. Schmack. Come on, man. It's so laggy. Okay, goodbye. Oh. I wanted to see who won. Come on. There you go. Traffic cone. Alright. Now, I don't have... I do have. Okay. So... What is this? Oh. Well, maybe... Don't want to cross... Don't want to pollute... I guess I can cast this here? Question mark? Do I want to do it here? Seems like a pretty good spot. Is there anything else around? Oh, there's all this. Never mind. Let's find a better spot. Inside the EDR, probably. Right over here somewhere. Up here. Okay. Here, let me... The perfectionist in me is like, no, don't do that. Beautiful. Now... Even more beautifuler. Okay. Clean up my burnt stone. All right. And then get rid of that and that. Don't need that. All right. So what I'm going to try to do is first... Oh, wait. Let's do that, actually. This may end up creating a bunch of some random material up here, like teleportation, possibly, but let's see what happens when I do that. Okay. And then, just gonna fill this up. It's probably a bad idea, actually. Yeah, it's all lava. Fuck. Okay, 12. We ended up with only one type of molten metal. So, Why did I do that? I did the wrong thing. Mhm. Hmm. Okay, hang on. Um. Oh, can I have a dry spot somewhere? No, because I made all this mess everywhere. So many liquids everywhere. Jeez. Maybe let me just go back into here. Whatever. No time for perfectionism. All right, we probably have the bad molten metal in there, I'm guessing. Let me just see. Oh, I gotta shut down again. Hey, Waterclair. It is nice that it says molten metal plus molten metal. I'm guessing that we're gonna, right now, we have the one that I don't want. Because that seems to always be the thing that happens with this. Metal no-hit molten. No, we actually have it. Okay. The other metal got replaced.
He
So the
bends, he stretches, even ties and knots, but always returns to his original shape.
So the metal no-hit molten is not destructible or doesn't melt in the presence of lava. The other one did. Because as soon as I did that and jumped in the Mimicium, I'm like, oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
we're gonna create a bunch of lava in this flask, and all of the molten metal is gonna just, you know, melt or whatever. All right, or get disintegrated. How you doing, Waterclair? It didn't count leech. Oh, no. Sometimes when you the word game, you have to wait for the lock sound because you can only type one word per minute or whatever it is. Relaxing right now after exams. Nice, nice. Hope they went well. Ugh. So this was easy. Of course, Lim, I'm like, let's just cast the end of everything for another year. And then you're like, you could probably get it from this. Of course. Hey, Gonzo. Ugh. So now all I gotta do is just jump in that Mimicium pool. Hey, nice! What a good catch. Gonzo caught the hairy penis. Man. It's... the rare, exotic, hairy panis. Please, game, come on. Alright. So, just... whoops.
I'm in the vent.
Nice, and now I'm merp. I'm gonna drink it because I want the rest of it in my body. Okay, just don't drink that one. And do not spill that. Please. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. 100% molten metal. Metal no hit. I gotta shut down and check it again. I wish I didn't have to, or I wish that the save didn't take, you know, more than 10 seconds or more than 2 seconds to load. But it does. Also, why is that broken? Oh, because that. Okay. There we go. I'm just so used to this healing sound effect happening like constantly when I move around. So whenever I don't hear that, I'm like, wait a minute, there's something wrong. Alright. Please, no disasters. Everything has been going amazing. Amazingly smooth. No disasters. I'm gonna, like, load the save again and, like, somehow Colmy woke up and destroyed the whole lab. What the heck are the floating perks? I haven't seen that yet. Oh, you mean the perk farm? That was from wait, what are we? Okay. That was from the perk mimics, the leggy mimics. Metal no hit molten, baby. Hell yeah, dude. Okay. We got it. Schmack. In 2 days, of course, this was off screen or off camera. I got that, and I got that, I think. And now today, earlier from End of Everything, we got this one. And now we just got that. So all of that's done. The only thing I need, officially, the final flaskable, baggable material in this entire run, this entire endeavor. The last thing we need is ice. Shaved ice. So we can make some Italian ices. Go to the beach. And then I gotta... There's a bunch of these things that I want to try to get to. This I don't currently have. Let me actually... I blew it up by accident, or burnt it by accident. That's easy to get. I could get that stuff. We're gonna try to get, you know, as much of this other random material. See if we can get any of that. I gotta bring explosives to the lab and then chop them into bits. This, I don't know if we have any of that around. Is that only from the furnished biome, or is that from... Anyway, alright, let me back up. Back up. Meh. Schmack. Alright, guys. While that's backing up, it's time for a different video game.